My boss laughed when I asked for a promotion after saving the company $2 million. Yesterday, I accepted their desperate counteroffer, then declined it 10 minutes later. Sometimes the most satisfying revenge is simply allowing people to face the consequences of not valuing you. 3 years ago, I joined a mid-sized tech company as a junior analyst making decent but not great money. Within 6 months, I noticed alarming inefficiencies in our data processing systems that were costing us thousands in wasted server expenses. I spent weekends learning coding skills outside my job description and built a solution that cut our cloud computing costs by 40%. My boss Jennifer took credit for my innovation during the executive presentation, but I didn't mind. I was proud of the work and assumed recognition would come eventually. It didn't. Instead, my errors doubled. When other departments heard about the miracle cost-saving solution, they wanted implementations too. Soon, I was managing systems for 3 departments while still earning junior analyst pay. Last year, our biggest client faced a system integration crisis that threatened their $2 million annual contract. Our senior engineers couldn't solve it. With nothing to lose, I pulled 3 all-nighters and created a custom API bridge that not only saved the contract, but improved their experience enough that they increased their subscription tier. The Monday after saving his contract, I scheduled a meeting with Jennifer and her boss, Art Andrea Peace. I came prepared with documentation of my contributions, market salary, data, and a request for promotion to Y100 tier with appropriate compensation adjustment. Read and I actually laughed. That's very ambitious, she said, exchanging glances with the Digreo, but you've only been here 3 years, and that position typically requires 7 years of experience. I understand, I replied calmly, but I've demonstrably performed senior-level work that saved the company over $2 million. I believe results should matter more than time, sir. The director leaned forward. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but we have a right advancement path here. Let's revisit this in 18 months when you are eligible for your next tier review. I nodded politely and returned to my desk, where I immediately updated my resume. 2 months later, I had an offer from our main competitor for double my salary plus equity. I submitted my 2 weeks notice through our HR portal rather than telling Jennifer directly. Small but satisfying choice. The reaction was immediate. Suddenly, Jennifer was in crisis mode. She scheduled an urgent retention meeting with HR, the director, and even our C2. They presented a counteroffer matching my new salary, adding a signing bonus and creating a special systems and led title. We can't afford to lose you, the two admitted. Those systems you built, no one else fully understands them. I asked for 24 hours to consider their offer, which they granted, looking relieved. 10 minutes after leaving the conference room, I sent a company-wide email. Thank you for the generous counteroffer. It's validating to finally have my contributions recognized. However, I believe an organization that only values employees when they're leaving isn't one where I can build a future. I'll be declining the offer and maintaining my original departure date. I've prepared transition documents for my systems, which I am happy to review with whoever will be taking over. The fallout was spectacular. 3 emergency meetings were called. Jennifer tried everything: gold, flattery, even thinly veiled threats about burning bridges. The director suddenly discovered budget for a full team under me if I would stay. Yesterday was my last day. 5 colleagues quietly asked for growth at my new company. Jennifer has been temporarily reassigned while I search for my replacement, which according to my former teammates will actually be 3 separate positions with a combined salary budget of over twice what I'd asked for originally. The most satisfying part during my exit interview, HR asked what could have prevented my departure. Just recognition of my value before I had 1 foot out the door, I replied. Sometimes the best revenge isn't creating chaos on your way out, simply letting people experience the void your absence creates.